Students of standard 7, we'll continue with our English 1 today. Okay, we have already done 2 lessons of English 2. Now we'll start again with English 1 and unit 3 will start. Unit 3, the title of your lesson is how advertising targets our children. Okay, over here, exploring advertising, and the title of the article that you are going to read is how advertising targets our children. See, understand one thing, that many of the times you must have observed that when you sit to watch TV, in any particular program, a lot of time you see there are many ads that come. Okay, and for children, why these ads are mainly, it's difficult for children especially, it creates a bad effect on children sometimes. Why? Because many children, they just see the ad and they want to buy that product. Okay, it may be say especially when you watch channels like which are specially made for children, channels which are say Disney or Cartoon Network and such channels. When you see those channels, try, experiment it. When you see those channels, most of the advertisements that come on these channels are either food stuff or sugary chocolates and sugary drinks and such things which generally are harmful to the health of the children. But when the producers, they show these advertisements on the TV, what happens to the mind of the child? See, when you see an advertisement, what happens is you will be tempted to get that product. Okay, सी जब भी हम टीवी पर इतनी सारे प्रोड्यूसर्स इतना खर्चा क्यों करते हैं टीवी पर अपनी एड्स दिखाने के लिए, ताकि वो ज़्यादा अपना सामान बेच सके. ओके, पर हम एक चीज़ जानते हैं कि जितनी भी जब भी कोई अच्छी एड टीवी पर आती है, ओके, और ज़्यादातर एड्स में क्या करते हैं, वो जो अभी के जो टॉप स्पोर्ट्स पीपल और टॉप फिल्म स्टार्स एंड सच पीपल, दे टेक इन देयर एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स. Though they charge a lot of money, they'll take those people in their advertisements. Why? Because they want to sell their products. But we should always remember one thing, that whenever advertisement of some particular product comes on the TV does not mean that that product is good. Advertisement अच्छी है उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि प्रोडक्ट भी अच्छा होगा. Advertisement तो वो लोग अच्छी बनाएंगे, पर वो प्रोडक्ट हमारे लिए अच्छा है या नहीं वो हमको खुद डिसाइड करना. Okay, and especially you know when it becomes wrong is when it comes to food articles. चलो कोई पेंसिल की आपने ऐड देख ली, वो पेंसिल एडवर्टाइजमेंट देखकर पेंसिल खरीद ली, पर वो पेंसिल सच में क्वालिटी में इतनी अच्छी नहीं है, तो इट्स ओके, फाइन, वो हम यूज नहीं करेंगे. ओके, बट इफ इट इज एन एडवर्टाइजमेंट ऑफ अ फूड प्रोडक्ट, दिखाया एडवर्टाइजमेंट में कि ये फूड प्रोडक्ट जो है वो इतना अच्छा है, पर हम जब सच में उसको कंज्यूम करते हैं तो वो हमारे बॉडी को अफेक्ट करता है, एंड दैट इज वेयर इट इज रॉन्ग, एंड स्पेशली फॉर चिल्ड्रन इट्स रियली रॉन्ग. ओके, सो ओवर हियर इन दिस लेसन वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट हाउ एडवर्टाइजिंग टारगेट्स अवर चिल्ड्रन. एंड ओवर हियर दे हैव नॉट जस्ट रिटन व्हाट केम टू देयर माइंड, सिर्फ दिमाग में जो आया वो आर्टिकल में लिख दिया, ऐसा नहीं. दे हैव डन रिसर्च, they have done experiments on children and then they have written what they have written over here. Okay, so I am reading page number 24, exploring advertising. It's adapted from February 11, 2013, the New York Times article. Now see, this particular article, how advertising targets our children, was published in the New York Times. New York Times में ये article आया था, and which was the date on February 11, 2013. And who has written this article? Dr. Perry Klass. I would like my children to be aware about advertising. I would like them to grow up alert to the way people try to sell them things. So see, children should be aware about advertising. They should know that that particular advertisement, if they see that advertisement and plan to buy a product, is it good or not? They should be alert. See over here, the writer has used the word be aware. Over here, be alert. Okay, at the ways people try to sell them things. They'll show you advertisements at any place. When you go out on the road, you see big billboards on which advertisements would be there. Open a newspaper, you will find many advertisements over them. Watch TV, you will find many advertisements over there. Watching any video on the YouTube, you will find advertisements over there. Going through social media, Facebook and all that, you will find advertisements. So always you should see to it that whenever you see any particular advertisement on TV, does not mean that product is good. Okay, so there are a lot of ways through which children these days watch advertisements. Now see, sometimes what is written in the article, sometimes people whom you trust are not really your friends. So one meaning of this sentence you can conclude is what is written is products that you feel are good may not really be good. Okay, जो चीज हम सोचते हैं एडवर्टाइजमेंट देखकर, एडवर्टाइजमेंट तो बात ना है, चलो लोग बढ़िया एडवर्टाइजमेंट ही बनाएंगे, they'll make a very nice advertisement. Okay, but that product may not be so good if you use it. Okay, so I think it is important for children to understand that sometimes people who want your trust are not really your friends. So any product on which you trust, that product may not be so good. Now the next paragraph deals with research. There is some research that is done. Okay, research means in a scientific way, through an experiment they prove it. Okay, it's not what they write, what comes in their head. It is they do some experiment, they do research and then they write it. Okay, so research has shown effects of advertisement on children, especially advertisements of dangerous things like alcohol and cigarettes. Okay, nowadays if you watch movies, if there is any scene in the movie where you find the actor smoking or drinking and things like that, you will find a warning written over there that smoking or consumption of alcohol is dangerous for your health and things like that. Why? Because see, when you see your favorite film stars or people like that smoking and drinking in any particular scene on the TV or in the movie, that tempts the younger generation towards these bad habits more. Okay, so there is a research which is done which shows the effect of advertisements of things like cigarettes and alcohol. And with cigarettes and alcohol, we know it leads towards unhealthy behavior. Okay, it will, both these things will definitely spoil the health of the younger generation. Okay, researchers have long studied the effect of ads on children. Studies show that advertising for things like cigarettes and alcohol does help push children and young people towards unhealthy behavior. So such advertisements are especially very dangerous. But it also shows that it is more difficult to protect children as advertise use internet and social media. Now see, these days, is it possible for your parents to keep you away from advertisements? No. Why? Because each and every place you will find advertisements. TV, we know, we have channels 24/7 throughout the day. There are so many channels, and whichever channel you will see, they will show you advertisements every now and then, and the same ad is repeated again and again. Okay, that creates an impression on your mind. When you see the same advertisement again and again, it will tempt you to buy that product. And that is why they show the same advertisement again and again. Okay, so over here, it is difficult to keep children away from advertisements because on the internet, on social media, Facebook and WhatsApp and this and that, TV and on the radio you will hear it, newspapers, and everywhere you find the world is full of advertisement. There are producers who want to sell their products to you. The next part of your lesson is regarding advertisements of food products. Okay, food advertising also raises issues. So there are problems as far as food advertisements is concerned. Children see ads for food on television, websites, social media and mobile. So this we have already discussed. That you see advertisements on so many places. You see them on the TV, you see them on websites, social media and mobiles. Many children play advert game online. There are games which are designed specially for advertisement purpose. So many children they play such games also, which are designed specially for advertisements. These are games for children that are created by advertisers to promote their products. So advertisers, they create such games which will promote their products, and when children play those games, they will be attracted to buy that product. And what all these foods ads are selling to our children? So the top 4 food products that are advertised are, first of all, fast foods. Fast food, we know they are dangerous because it contains a lot of fine flour and cheese and all that. Okay, so fast food. Sugared cereals, cereals which have sugar on them. Okay, then sugary drinks. All the cold drinks that you drink, they have a lot of sugar. You know, when you feel low in energy and you drink a cold drink, immediately you will feel energetic. Why? Because these things have a lot of sugar in them. Even candy is full of sugar. Okay, so these are the 4 types of food products that are mainly advertisement, which are mainly advertised to keeping children in mind. These are made specially to attract the children. Okay, so children are attracted towards fast food and sugary food. Why? Because it tastes good. Okay, but that is not always healthy. So the according to one study, the top 4 products are fast food, sugared cereals, sugary drinks and candy. So these are the things that are advertised. Now on the next part of the lesson, you have a person whose name is Dr. Thomas Robinson, and he has done a research about childhood obesity. Obesity means becoming fat, okay, that is obesity. Now what happens is, children most of the time, if they eat food which is say fast food, because it has a lot of cheese and all those things, plus sugared food, you know sugar also, it increases your energy, it increases your body also. Okay, so it gives an increase to the weight of that person also. Okay, because it gives you a lot of energy and you don't do that physical work. So what will happen to the extra calories that you are eating? It will get stored in your body in the form of fats. Okay, so what is happening is, children are taking more amount of calories. They are doing less physical work, so the calories that are used are less. The intake is more and the usage is less. So what will happen? The extra calories will get stored in the body in the form of fats. So it leads to what? Childhood obesity. Many small children, you will find them, they are fat. Why? Because of eating such food. Okay. Now childhood obesity he links to on-screen time. On-screen time means the amount of time that you spend in front of the screens. It may be the screen of a computer, it may be the screen of a mobile, it may be the screen of the TV. You yourself can find out how much time you spend in front of the screen. Okay, so on-screen time is directly related to childhood obesity. A child who spends a lot of time in front of the screen will also become obese, will also become fat. Why? Because that tends to make the child lazy, inactive. Okay. So, and you know, it said that we should never eat while watching the TV. The reason is, our mind is into watching the program that's coming on the TV. And in that process, we eat more than what we require. You know, once our stomach is full, our brain sends a signal that okay, now stop eating. But when our mind is already involved into watching the program on the TV, we tend to eat more than what is required. And that is dangerous, okay. So, childhood obesity is linked to on-screen time. I am reading the last paragraph on page number 24. Dr. Thomas Robinson, a professor at the Stanford University and a doctor at the Lucille Packard Children's Hospital, has looked into childhood obesity and links it to on-screen time. In experiments with preschoolers, he told me, we have found that even a 30-second advertisement of a new product can change a child's preference for a brand. Okay, even an advertisement of 30 seconds can change a child's preference for a brand. Over here he is talking about preschoolers. Preschooler means say students who are studying in the KG and nursery section. So such students, maybe 4 or 5 years children. Okay. Now on the next page, there is a good example of effect of branding on children. In one study, Dr. Robinson looked at the effect of branding by giving 3 to 5-year-old kids Whole portion of identical food. One set out on a McDonald's wrapper and the children were asked to point out which food tasted better. Now see, he is doing an experiment. Dr. Thomas Robinson, he did an experiment on children who were within this age group, 3 to 5 years. What did he do? Say for example, he took a burger. It's only one piece of burger. He divided that burger into two parts. One part of it is placed on a plain wrapper and the other part of it is placed on a McDonald's wrapper. Okay? And then the children were told to eat both the parts. Eat this also and eat this also. We can understand which one would be more tasty. Both are the same because both are the part of the same burger. Is the taste of both the parts same? Yes. But what did children reply? That the part that is placed on McDonald's wrapper tasted better. Why? Because of the name of this brand. Okay. So see, this is the effect of advertisement on the minds of the children. They'll always think, oh, if it is McDonald's, it has to be good. If it is some other brand or some brand that is not known, it will be bad. Means it won't be as good as the one that's on McDonald's wrapper. Over here, it is the same part of the food. So, but naturally it has to taste the same. Both the burgers have to taste equally well. But what did children say? That they found the part that is placed on the McDonald's wrapper to be more tasty. Okay. So, Dr. Thomas Robinson said, no matter what food we laid out on the wrapper, overwhelmingly for hamburgers, French fries, baby carrots, milk and juice in a cup, kids would point out that the one placed on the McDonald's wrapper as tasting better. So they did it with hamburgers. They did the same experiment with French fries. So some French fries placed on a plain wrapper, some French fries placed on a McDonald's wrapper. Again the children said that the McDonald's wrapper tasted better. Okay. Then for baby carrots, milk, fruit juice, for everything, the branding makes a big effect on the children. So this is how when the same advertisement is shown again and again to the child, it will have an effect on the mind of the child. So all of you students, you will read this part of the lesson. That's on page number 24 and 25. Okay, and see, understand this topic. This is a topic which is very close to you all also. Many times you also make decisions by looking at the ads on the TV. And you all must have also sometimes realized your mistake. That yes, I saw the ad and I found the ad to be very interesting, but when we actually buy those products are not so good. So anyways, a good lesson. So what you will do is start reading the lesson till the part that we have done today.